What's going on, people? Hope you're well. Bad Omens are back with a new song, the fourth single off of, assuming, an upcoming album. There's still no official announcement from what I can see on the video description. This one is called Left for Good. I'm actually going to be seeing Bad Omens live in concert in Ireland on Friday, so in like 2-3 days. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'll be doing a concert recap video, so make sure you're subscribed so you can see when I drop that video. But yeah, let's check this out. Bad Omens, brand new song. Looking forward to hearing this. The 3 singles prior to this have all been pretty unique in their own right, so I have no idea what we're going to get with this one, but we'll see. Let's go. Alright, so we've had Sleep Token vibes, we've had Industrial vibes, we've had Deftones vibes, we've had North Lane vibes, we've had Chasing Status vibes. What's this going to be? Still got that like reversed. Seems like it's gonna be a little bit heavier. A little different. Why'd you give it to me? What song is that reminding me of? The Pulse. We got it! People have been asking for this heavy moment. Still quite industrial leaning though. Got like the reverse synths kind of pulsing through it. Okay, well there's a new song for them to play on Friday. And I guess across the rest of the shows that they're going to be playing over the next couple of weeks. I feel like every song has like a really different mix. Okay. I don't know if it's just because I get used to the YouTube mix when I'm listening to it. And then when I react to the new song on YouTube, obviously the mix isn't as good because it's compressed by YouTube, so it feels different in that way. There's the door again. This has been a continuous feature throughout all of the videos, apart from Impose, I want to say. or maybe just Inspector in this one, but another different track. I think that this one's probably the most straightforward in terms of structures. It feels that way on a first listen anyway. We had verse, chorus, breakdown, like a very generic structure to the song. So first listen before the breakdown, I wasn't vibing with that as much as the other songs. I think the other songs just intrinsically had something a little bit more unique to them. However, the breakdown in this, I think, brought it to life a little bit because people have been really waiting for like Dethrone level heaviness or Artificial Suicide level heaviness, or just like something from their self-titled album, or Finding God Before God Finds Me, like something kind of in the vein of Bad Omens, when they were maybe a little bit more like Bring Me, I suppose, getting those early Bring Me the Horizon comparisons. Yeah, so I was personally waiting for something like, I don't care much for it. If we get heavy moments and it works in that moment, I'm happy for it. To me, Bad Omens, the vibe that they create and the melodies and stuff are where they really, really shine. Noah's voice, obviously spectacular. This song for me, melodically, didn't do much. Maybe that chorus will grow. The Dying to Love chorus definitely grew on me. I liked it on the first listen, but this one I think has probably hit the least hard. But then again, it's hard to tell because Impose was also one of those tracks that felt like it didn't have much of an impact as a single because stylistically it's not like really a single choice where it has like a big moment. But I really like Impose for what it is after listening to it a lot more. But yeah, the breakdown is something that obviously, like I mentioned, a lot of people are going to be really into. The fact that it is so heavy, and I'm looking forward to hearing that again now on Friday when I see them play in Dublin. That's going to be the first show of their European tour. I don't know if it's a full European tour, but let me know in the comments if you're going to be seeing them live. But let me just quickly regather myself and make sure there's nothing I'm missing before we sign off the video, because I don't want to like forget something, because I feel like there's always so much to talk about with Bad Omens. So give me a moment and we'll be back. Yeah, I think we pretty much got everything. I've just had to listen to the song again on Spotify. Obviously sounds much better listening on Spotify without all the compression and shit that comes with the YouTube video. YouTube video, again, very artsy. I did a look into the lyrics as well. There's nothing that, I said this before in a video where I was like, there's nothing really to take note of in the lyrics. The lyrics are good. Noah's lyrics are always solid in terms of how they're written and like the metaphorical meaning behind everything. But from a theme standpoint, there's nothing in it that grabs me to deep dive into any further. Like, for example, in Spectre, or not Spectre, in was it Impose, I think, where I did a bit more of a deep dive in the lyrics, where it was like a look into Noah and how he's dealing with fame. These seem a little bit more surface level about like moving on from love and shit like that. Maybe you could look into it a little bit deeper, but the point is that there's nothing in it that I'm like really longing to go deeper into and like really deep dive and figure out. So otherwise, I would say if I was to put this in a list of the other songs, I think Spectre's still number one. There was obviously the initial rollout of Spectre, which was such a big deal. Bad Omens were back. What's the next chapter going to look like? That song was incredible. Just without all of the other things attached, with Bad Omens being back in and of itself is obviously a big deal. The song was just incredible. Absolutely loved it. Impose, first listen, I was like, is this the wrong single? I would still argue that maybe it's not like stereotypically the best single in the world to drop, because it's not like, you know, it's called a spade a spade. Most people who listen to Bad Omens are into heavier music. So having like a drum and bass kind of Chasing Status-esque track to follow the likes of Impose is maybe a bad choice. In hindsight, I think that song is incredible, so maybe it's not a bad choice. Had a lovely video, very artsy video to go with it as well. Then the Dying to Love track was next, which was solid, a little bit less impressive than the likes of Spectre, and a little bit more what I would align with what I would expect from a single than the likes of Impose. I know this one is, I guess, structurally maybe similar to Dying to Love. Excuse me. Not as repetitive. I think Dying to Love is quite repetitive. I think Dying to Love's chorus on a first listen is a lot catchier on a first listen. However, this one, I think the heavier moment in it is probably going to rub people the right way. I think people are going to really like this heavier moment, especially in a live environment. So yeah, I'm a little bit like 50-50 on this. I'll probably listen to it a few more times and really enjoy it. But yeah, ultimately, still no album announcement, so that's another interesting point. Get to it, lads. I don't know what's going on. Like, obviously, they're leading towards something, so maybe it's just going to be one of the... I think the new meta these days seems to be do all of these singles, like the waterfall method, where you release all the singles, get all the hype, and squeeze all the hype out of it. Sorry, my voice is going here. And then surprise drop the album. So we could get an album soon, maybe before the end of the year. I have no idea. We'll see. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like in the video if you did enjoy. Make sure you're subbed to the channel. Like I said, I'm going to be seeing these guys play with the Ghost Inside and Bill Murray in Ireland in the 3 Arena on Friday this week. So if you're going, let me know in the comments. If you're going to one of the other shows, let me know which city you're going to be seeing them in. Enjoy the show if you are going to see them, and like I said, subscribe so you don't miss my review or whatever video I put together for the concert itself. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.